Hey everyone, welcome back to Lord Hippo Guy's channel. That's me. If you're looking at the background, you're going to see some multiverses videos. That's right, this game is awesome! Anyway, this is the Patreon Q&A. Let's get it. As always, if you are in the Patreon and you have questions, post them in the Patreon. Post your questions in the Patreon. I'm not going to ask again, and I will just not respond to them if you don't put them in the Patreon. I'm looking at you, Macaroni. Looking at you. Alright, let's get right into the video then. Laters. Alright, our first Patreon question is from Macaroni. They ask,
what Stranger Things character from any season best represents you and your friends?
Great one. That's a hard one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good question. I'm gonna have to say you have got to be like a good... I'm gonna say like a good Eddie. I feel like you're pretty much an Eddie.
I like that. I'd go with an Eddie. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah. And also you just play D&D. And also you're just really down to earth and chill.
Respect
and
that. I
more
respect
people
it.
should subscribe to your Patreon, you know? That's how cool you are.
Agreed.
Agreed. What would you say I am?
That's a hard one. You're a Jonathan by... No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No. Actually, it's funny because I was gonna say like a Dad Steve, but not pre-Steve. I'm talking when he becomes Dad Steve. I could see that more for you. Also, I can also see Dustin because he's the only person that's good with technology in their entire friend group, apparently. And yeah, definitely, I could see those two.
Yeah, you see, the one problem with that is that Dustin actually has a girlfriend.
Did that really just get roasted?
Oh, Dustin has infinite game.
He does. Also, Jeremy, definitely Hopper. Not even a question.
Oh, yeah.
He's just Hopper. Especially first season Hopper, where every problem he has is like, I'm gonna punch that guy in the face now. That's like every single one. Joey
Looks like Hopper.
Joe is either
I will do what it takes to protect humanity.
I could see, funny, I could see Joe as Jonathan Byers. Like second and third season Jonathan Byers.
Yeah, not fourth season Jonathan.
No, listen, we don't think you're like that. And we don't think you're like first season Jonathan Byers either.
Yeah.
Second and third, I could definitely see it.
Let's see.
Ooh, Hannah.
Behind me.
Definitely that sassy, this is Lucas's sister.
This is over.
Oh, yeah.
Or Chrissy. I could see Hannah as Chrissy.
Oh, yeah, the one that dies in, like, the first episode. Yup.
So wait, all seriousness, probably, oh my gosh, what's her name? The girl that Steve had a crush on in the third season, but turned out to be a lesbian.
Oh, yeah, oh, God, what's her name?
I'm drawing a blank now. Oh my gosh, editor, you're gonna have to put this in. Who am I kidding?
Editor.
My editor is not going to put this in, because we're just gonna pause as I just search it up right now, because that's how I do things. You know, something with a J or something. Stranger Things. Robin. Nope, it was Robin.
Okay.
She reminds me of how klutzy Robin is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely. The
And
klutz.
is also a lesbian.
Gonna have to cut that part out. She won't like that. Who am I kidding? She won't even read. She won't even watch this part, dude. She doesn't watch my videos. If you watch my video, put a hi. Boom. There you go. We'll see how many people will watch this long.
What about some friends that we some people might actually know?
Oh.
What about some YouTuber friends?
Foof? Okay, Foof is, I don't know, she's gotta be someone, like, really nice. Foof is, Foof is Dustin's mom. To the T,
I completely see that. There's
Yep, done. That's the one. I'm sure of it.
Video game venturer
Oh.
slash dead pixel.
Dead Pixel. We don't use his dead YouTuber name. How dare you? That's his dead name. Dead Pixel. He's Argyle.
Yep.
He's Argyle.
I see that.
Buffalo Soldier in the heart of America. Yeah, without a doubt. Who else do we have? Right, I almost forgot about John.
Oh, John.
John is Steve Harrington in the first season. Without a doubt, that is him.
Yep. I totally see that.
James.
Ooh,
James is Murray. Without a doubt.
Totally.
It's him. Great character, by the way. Probably my favorite character right now. Bryce is... Nah. For real, Bryce is Alexi.
Price is the Demogorgon, okay?
Get taken back. Bryce is the Demogorgon. Alright, let's get to the next question. Question number 2. Would you rather be a giant... Oh, sorry, you answer. Go ahead.
I was
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
God,
Go
so
ahead.
Unprofessional.
Yeah.
$5 subscription. Jesus.
Oopsie doopsie.
Would you rather be a giant proboscis monkey the size of a rhino, or a tiny elephant the size of a chihuahua?
I thought this question was easy. Allow me
Proboscis
to... Yeah, obviously. The monkey.
Yeah, what?
Why would I want to be an elephant the size of a chihuahua? I'm going to get killed by something. It
Yeah.
didn't say I was the elephant the size of a chihuahua living in a rich mansion. I'm just an elephant the size of a chihuahua in Africa.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm toast. I am toast. But if I am a proboscis monkey the size of a rhino, I am literally the unstoppable force. A lion comes at me and I'm just like, and then I'll break it in half. Like, you understand how large I am?
You picked the only animal with thumbs, and you
Yeah.
expect me not to choose it?
That dead tree on the ground is now my club that I walk around with, and I just beat lions to death with it. Like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Those are the Patreon questions.
Fingers crossed.
To make sure that there's not any other random ones, let me just take a quick look to see if anybody didn't listen to the question again. On the Patreon, where do you put your Patreon questions? On the Patreon. One more time, where do you put the Patreon questions?
Probably on the Patreon.
On the Patreon. Should you text them to me? How about through Discord?
Good idea.
Wrong!
Yeah, totally.
Patreon. You put
not
them
Patreon.
on the Patreon. Alright, and the last question is going to be from me to you.
Ooh,
If you could play video games with any YouTuber alive right now, who would you play with? What game would you play?
Well, glad you added alive, because if it was alive or dead, I would totally say Technoblade. The guy was like
Incredible.
the
Hilarious.
greatest YouTuber of all time.
Loves Minecraft.
Yeah. Any YouTuber alive right now? Ooh. This is a pretty small YouTuber. You probably haven't heard of him. His name is Roots. He does Fortnite funny moments. But it's actually funny, which is something I've never thought I'd ever say. But he just seems like a really chill person to just sit back and play some Fortnite with.
Fortnite actual funny moments?
What about you?
Honestly, I'd probably love to play anything with Mr. Fruit. Huge fan of him. I don't know if you've ever watched his channel. I've been watching it since it came out. He used to make gun reviews for Destiny 1, and in his videos, they would start off with such, the best lines ever. My favorite is, who has 2 thumbs, a healthy colon, and a Hawkmoon? Not me. Well, my colon is healthy, but I have the next best thing. It was just and he'd put up a picture of a colon, and he was good at the game, but it was weird. because like you watching him, you're like, oh, I can definitely see what he did there. It's not like when you watch like a Call of Duty player where you're like, okay, they just quick scoped everyone in the map. You would just watch him like win. And I know that people are like, oh, why wasn't he a pro? I'm not gonna say it was the friends in his group, but Robbie V and Blue Westlow, you guys gotta pick up the slack for Mr. Fruit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You guys are great too. And his friend group is hilarious. Like the extended Dream Team are probably like the best like YouTuber friend group ever. Especially because most of them aren't even like huge like YouTubers. A lot of them are like Twitch. Like there's Versus, there's Sharktooth, there's Dork Shadow, and there's all these people. It's like they're all awesome, dude. They're great. Honestly, like Dork Shadow is like one of my favorite people to watch because he's just like a wild card. Like in every video they make, he's always doing what you wouldn't expect. Like in Trouble, when they make a Trouble in Terrorist Town video, he'll walk up to somebody and drop them the knife and then leave. So then you're like, oh, that person has a knife. They must be the traitor. And then you kill them and they're like, are they innocent with a knife? Or he'll just drop someone an RPG and recruit them. And then there's times where he just like he'd play Among Us and he would just be like, it's me. And everyone would be like, what? Or he wouldn't respond with anything but World of Warcraft voice lines that the orcs use. So, oh no! Like, it was just, like, it's just, dude, their friend group is hilarious and it's just great. And I'd love to play video games with them.
Well,
Anyway,
get
seems...
as many subscribers as me, then
I know. Then maybe they'll let me join. Maybe I just want to be like NEX2GR8. That stupid no. Wait, I didn't mute. Sorry, I meant the greatest YouTuber friend I have.
What are you saying there, buddy?
Ha 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 ha! I catch you guys on the next Patreon. Oh dear God, is that